So what he'll do now is he'll reverse slightly. If he does, come on, you can do it. Okay, everyone. Um, okay, look, I know there's a lot of videos online about Satisfactory, but I mean, I just wanted to show you my vehicles um, because I think the vehicle bit of it is actually quite fun. Instead of having all these huge long conveyors going to the places where you like pick up coal and all the other stuff that you need, I actually decided on instead of having a conveyor heading all the way down to the oil area to get oil for the oil refineries and for the making plastic and all that kind of stuff, I decided on a vehicle instead. So I did this vehicle station. It's a truck station, and I put in some bridges and some ramps and stuff like that all the way over there. If I remember rightly, it's about 1.5 kilometers. Um, but yeah, it was quite fun. And I didn't actually think the vehicle would do it, but it did. Um, and it actually does the routing quite well. Even if it gets stuck, it actually will try and reverse slightly and actually try again. So they did that bit quite well. There you go. It's about 1.7 kilometers away that way. Now I can see the vehicle moving. Hopefully it's coming back. What we'll do, we'll try and jump on the roof and you can see it do its route. Um, it works quite well because this is nearly full and it's doing the job because the refineries are doing their work and all the power stations over there are getting their stuff as well. There's like one, two, three, four, five, six of them over there. Oil stations, power stations, generators. That's it. So, um, here he comes. I think. Let's have a look. Let's see if he's coming over the edge there. And these here are the guide markers that it uses. These nodes. These are what it uses to plot its route. You can hide them, but sometimes it's fun to see them all. I will turn them off eventually. Where is he? There he comes. I'm not sure what other games do this kind of thing where you can like record a vehicle's path and then tell it to play it back. Basically, is what you're doing. Um, so as long as you do it properly, you can actually plot a really cool path for these. And if you do it right, I suppose you could probably have more than one as well. Oh, here he comes. Is that him? Oh, there he is. Now this is a small vehicle. Okay, let's get ready. Need to try and get ready to jump on the roof. Now you don't have to be completely accurate to for it to do the pickup. There's a big square or rectangular box around this building that you have to get the vehicle inside when you stop for a few seconds to get it to unload. So it's not too bad, but it's nice to get it underneath the crane so it looks like it really is picking up. Here it comes. So we've got that lot in there. There you go. There, it's filled up. which is cool. But here we go. Here we go now. This is cool. Now this bit here was a bit scary because I didn't want to pass him too close to there in case he got stuck. So I had to put this in, and then I had to put those walls in to stop him smacking over to the edge. So what he'll do now is he'll reverse slightly. If he does, come on, you can do it. He has done this before, tons of times. Oh, here we go. See, this is cool. And he'll keep going. Oh my god. Okay, scary that bit. I might actually redo the path and just put them in the middle of the ramps. Might be safer. I'll probably have to do that with the bigger truck. It can actually store more. I have to avoid trees and rocks and stuff like that. And this guy's going to be in the way, so I've got to see what he's going to do here. Oh, okay. And you've also got to set up those truck stations so that they provide fuel for this as well. So this one's being fed with coal from the coal station. From the sorry, it's being fed oil, I believe, from the oil station. So you just do a little divert in the refinery there when it's making the oil to the input for the refueling. A couple of little shallow rivers there. Oh, and there we go. Now this next bit, just over this side of this other side of this ramp, there's another little bridge over a river, and I actually ran out of concrete when I was making the floor. I kept forgetting to bring some with me, so when I was doing the recording, I just told them all to go down the one side. It worked all right. He hasn't fallen into the water yet. This will probably be my first time there. You watch. Oh, there we go. Yeah, run out. But it does well on one width of a platform as well. And we're nearly there. And there we go. Now, what we might do is just pause this a minute, disable the autopilot, and get out. And I'll just quickly show you. So yeah, so you have the refineries here, making all the oil, going to the truck station into the input, and this one's set for loading. And then there's a separate feed with a splitter there that feeds this one, and this is what it does, what it uses to refuel the truck. But sure, if you're playing the game, you're going to know all of this. But there you go, it refuels the truck with oil, and then every time it comes back here, the oil is more than enough to take it there and back. Every time it comes back, it just gets a little bit of a refill from there. But at the moment, I'm using, well, the systems are so, I don't know, reliable, I guess, or efficient, that I've got way too much oil. I could in theory make some more refineries and get all this to come over, because at the moment, if you look here, oh no, oh, cancel. If you look in here, it's full. A bigger truck takes nearly double that. I think it has 48 slots, which is nice, but can't be bothered putting in a bigger truck. Sure, I don't even really need it. They're all full anyway. So yeah, so basically what we do is we'll turn the autopilot back on. Enable autopilot. There we go, we'll just get on top. When I get into the driver's seat, it disables the autopilot, so if you're too lazy to drive, then just let it do the driving for you. So yeah, so there we go. Now, I did a similar thing for the steel. Um, what's it called? Steel production. Believe it was a separate. Can't remember now. I think it was a separate steel production I put in because I wasn't getting enough. So I did the same thing for that, and I have a separate truck station that brings in the steel beams, or sorry, steel ingots in the same way. But yeah, you can do this quite a lot. So you don't actually need conveyors all over the islands and stuff, and all over your area. You can actually use these, and I know there are some new things coming in the next update. I'm not sure if the next update is going to include the. Oops! Look at this. You got a bit lost there. Look at this. Okay, this call hay refixes his route. Must have been that rock. But yeah, so yeah, there's some new updates coming soon anyway, and one of them, and I don't know which one it's going to have, is going to have vertical conveyors. So it should be quite good. But this is brilliant. I love these vehicles. I like how you can control them like this. Set their path, make sure they have a clear path there and back. Leave them to it, and concentrate on your manufacturing, your factories themselves. It's brilliant. I can't remember of any other games that do this kind of thing. Um, I know games where they did like you could record a path for something, but I just can't think of it. It's the first one I think I've played that actually works like this. This is actually quite good. I didn't even actually believe that it would get up this ramp as well, but it works quite well on this. Coming down, it's easier, obviously, but I think he does about 11, 10 kilometers an hour up this. Pretty slow, but he can do it. I'll be redoing the factory as well, the main factory, because it's getting a bit cluttered upstairs now because of all the extra upgrades and stuff. But I'll do that another day and rebuild it and maybe separate everything. There you go. So now that he's done that, you can see again he's full, I believe. Oh, yeah, it's full. That's why it wouldn't take any more. So there you go. Off he goes again. Now he'll go back and forward doing that, and then, like I say, we've got so much oil here that we could, in theory, put a lot more refineries in. But we'll have a look. Let's have a look. Because, for an instance, we got a little bit reserve of power. We could put some more power stations in, and then a couple more refineries. But our plastic situation at the moment isn't bad, so I really don't know if I need to. It's actually going up. Maybe do some more manufacturing. But anyway, trucks is what I wanted to show you. I hope you like that, and we'll decide we'll pick some other videos or other games to see in a while as well. We'll maybe come back to this and piss around with the factories. Maybe have a look at redesigning some of the stuff. Make it look a little bit neater. Thanks for watching. Good luck.